Let's get started on English matters. Today I'm going to introduce a verb which you tend to use on everyday basis, verb let. It means to allow. You're allowing someone to do something. For example, let him run the race. Okay, so you allow someone to run the race. You can also replace this verb let by using allow. You can say allow him to run the race. Now there's a marked difference between these two sentences. When you used let, you didn't bother about using to before the verb. But with allow, you have got the infinitive form to run. So if by any chance you get tempted to use to along with the verb let and you form a sentence, let him to run the race, it means you're forming an incorrect expression. So remember this, we forget about using to infinitive verb when we are sticking with the use of let. Now quickly we'll understand the conjugation of this verb let. Conjugation means the different forms of the verb let. Okay, in the present form it is either let or lets depending on the subject, because you're familiar with the grammar rule. When we say I play, he plays. Similarly, when you say he lets, I let. Alright, so depending on the subject, that's how we mention it, let and lets. Now past form is again let, and the future tense form, again there's no change, let. So all the three forms of this verb let are same, and we use objective pronoun with the verb let. Alright, I'll tell you what is an objective pronoun, don't worry. Now if you look at this particular screen, now there are pronouns on both the sides, subjective and objective. So the subjective pronouns, when used pronoun as a subject, like I, we, you, he, she, it, they are all subjective pronouns because we use them as a subject in a sentence. However, me, I becomes me, we becomes us, you remains you, he, she, it, they become him, her, it, and it becomes them. So it changes. So that's how the right side of the pronouns are called objective pronoun. So when you use let, you are going to use only the right side of the list of pronouns. Okay, we do not use subjective pronoun with let. Now let's go forward and learn the pattern, the use of the verb let. So let is followed by the objective pronoun, let me, let us, let them, okay, let her, let him, and the first form of the verb. For example, let me go. Okay, go is the first form. So this is how you have the pattern of the verb let. All right, quickly go through a few sentences. Now first, and the very important part of the verb let, we use it for seeking some sort of permission, or you want to do something for someone and you asking for permission to do so. For example, say for instance, there are two friends of yours, they are fighting, they are involved in some kind of scuffle. So you came in between and you took initiative and said, let me settle the matter for you. So it means that, look at the pattern, let, objective or subjective pronoun, it is objective pronoun, right? Settle, the first form of the verb, settle, settle, settle. So always remember, it will have first form of the verb in any kind of tenses. Let me search this on Google. Okay, pattern, you have to focus on pattern, that is more important, more than a sentence. I must say you are hungry, let me serve some food. So again the pattern remains the same, let, objective pronoun and the verb for first form, right? So these are the few sentences which will help you to understand the pattern of the verb let. All right, next one. To allow something someone to do something. Okay, someone wants to do something and you're allowing them, or somebody allows you to do something. It can be other way around as well, like my teacher lets me solve the sum in the beginning. Now since my teacher is a third person, and definitely we use the which form, s or es. We add s or es. So based on that concept, we use my teacher lets me solve the sum in the beginning. Pattern remains the same. This is in the present form, because looking at the lets, you can understand that your teacher allows you to solve the sum in the beginning. So my teacher lets me solve. We will not use to, because we are using lets. Understand this. Okay, now there's a confusion, right? Why didn't I use lets here? Because this sentence is in the past tense form. The form of this verb let never changes. It's same let. So on that basis, it is he let me drink water from his bottle yesterday. That's why I want to share the water from my bottle. There's no problem, because he let me drink water from his bottle yesterday. Don't you know? Don't worry, the villagers will let you stay tonight. Okay, now this is again a kind of sentence which talks about the future event. Okay, something is going to happen in future. So you're saying, don't worry, the villagers will let you stay tonight. So pattern remains the same. So be any kind of tense, present, past or future, the form of let remains the same. You have to act wisely to decide in which tense the word is being spoken. Okay? Alright, can we go forward? What about this? Let or lets. So definitely the first let is a form of verb, the verb which we have discussed about thus far. However, when you see the let with an apostrophe s, we call it's in the contracted form of let us. So we can form a sentence, let's not judge anybody in the first meet. Or we can expand it further, let us not judge anybody in the first meet. So this is how you understand the meaning of lets. So it's very simple to understand. Alright, now we'll understand few negative sentences, how to make negative sentences using let. Alright, look at this. We have to use don't before the verb let. Okay, so example, don't let him stand in the sun, he might fall. Pattern remains the same, don't worry. It is again objective pronoun, let, objective pronoun, first form of the verb, let him stand. Only thing that you're adding don't to make it a negative sentence. It means you don't want certain thing to be done, or you don't want someone to do certain thing. So you're telling someone, instructing, don't let him stand in the sun, he might fall. Don't let your vote go, and after let we use the objective pronoun your. Okay, don't let your vote go in vain, use it sensibly. Don't let your stubbornness reflect on your face. Look at the pattern. All right, these are the few ways you use the verb let. And if you have any doubt on a certain point, you can always go back to those particular slides, or rather particular screen, stay for a while, learn it, and then go further. And I hope this lesson helps you to get the concept clear. I'll get back to you very soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.